straight up. That's why I'm very picky with who I associate myself with. If you ain't providing value, if we ain't exchanging value, if we ain't having a good time of how we gonna get, to where we want in life, I don't want to talk to you. You see the title of the video. People want you to be good, but not better than them. They want you to be good, but they don't want you to be great. But that's what it takes. I bet you there are so many people, especially if you have a big friend group, that's the biggest red flag to me. The biggest red flag is when you have a big friend group. You know why? Because not every single person in that entire friend group is loyal to you. Not every single person. You got the shady people. You got the messy people. You got the ignorant people. You got the jealous, the haters. You got them all, the doubters. You know you do. Out of that entire big group, you might have less than 5. 5 if you're lucky. But you might have less than 5 that actually rock with you and support you. And who knows, maybe one of your closest friends are actually playing both sides. Either they're only playing you and you're the goofy, right? Or they're playing both of y'all. They playing both sides just to seem cool or to get on both of y'all's good side, right? Try to have that trust. That's why I don't have a big friend group. I have a very small friend group, a small group of people that I actually trust or will call friends. Even associates or acquaintances at times. I'm just like, sometimes I don't even want to hang around them. Because I know they don't provide no value in general. So it's like, bro, I don't want to be around you. You ain't taking life serious. You're supposed to take life serious. Not serious to the point where you're always stressed. Take it serious to where you want something more out of life. Obviously prioritize your health, your mental health, your physical health, obviously, because without your health, you can't do much. Okay? But that's the thing. A lot of people don't realize. People think, especially in high school, they think you have these big friends. No, those big friend groups are the most jealous ones. Those are the ones that would betray you at any given moment. They're just waiting for the right moment, the right opportunity. You'll be surprised. Or not. Maybe you personally have been in that situation, or you know someone who's been in that situation. That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of people, friends or associates, that want you to do well. Some don't want you to do good at all. But there's some that want you to do well or good for yourself, but not better than them. They don't want you to be great, but you need to be great. Because if people are afraid of success, they're afraid of success and they're afraid of change. People are afraid of change, especially when it's for the better, because they know to better yourself, you can't be comfortable. You have to be so uncomfortable, back against the wall. That's what I like, though, uncomfortableness. It puts me in a situation to where I can get the most max earnings and max return. There is no comfortable level. There's so much comfortable stuff in society that people are too comfortable. That's the problem. Anytime I'm around campus, I'm always thinking I could be literally anywhere on campus. There's always going to be some moment in the day where I'm thinking about money, I'm thinking about value, I'm thinking about different things. Mine is schoolwork, I'm thinking about that a good bit of the time. Why? Because that's what I want. But the thing is, people get caught up in money. Don't chase money, create value. I'm going to make a whole separate video on that. Because this is the moment right here where you can change your life for the better, and you can have trustworthy people. Because sometimes you need to let those people go. They were only meant to be in your life for a little bit of time. When you change, man, when you change for the better, that hurts people. Oh, you're talking crazy. You sound crazy. You're talking reckless, this, that, and the third. I've always been the way that I am. I've just leveled it up a couple notches. So ain't nobody telling me nothing. I ain't never been in a friend group. First of all, I've never been in I said in one of the last videos, I ain't never been in no friend group like that. I ain't been in no clique, little crew, just a bunch of little followers. Hey, let's do this. Something stupid. I'm just like, goofy. That's just that. You know what I mean? If it ain't helping myself, if it ain't bettering me or elevating myself, I don't want no part in it. I don't want to go. It ain't happening. That's how stubborn I am, to be the best version of myself. And I ain't going to let nobody tell me otherwise. Especially if you ain't on the same path as me, or you're in the position that I want to be in. Screw whatever you got to say. I don't care what you got to say. Your little advice is irrelevant to me. It's one ear out the other. Phew, it's going out the window, going off of this balcony. That's how I feel. And that's how it's always going to be. Always been that way, always will be that way. And that's how you need to be. Stop being nice. Stop being so nice. I don't want to step on people's toes. No, just tell them how you feel respectfully. There's so many ways you can tell people how you feel without it being, the worst way possible. There's so many ways you can turn it so wrong, but like, you just gotta stand your ground. Let people know, because people will push your boundaries. I made another video on that too. So make sure that you always stand for yourself. You always bettering yourself. And when you get that hint that there's jealousy going on and that they don't want none much for you, or they start to act different, act funny, or say some slick stuff and then try to cover it up like they're joking, yeah, cut them off immediately. That's what you do. You cut them off, you block them, you do all of that. You try so hard to avoid them, and if you can't avoid them for some reason, there's an intersection, then boom, you just look at them. Okay, and then you look away. You just glance and look away. That's that. Or you don't have to look at them at all. It's how you want to go about it. But you ain't got to say nothing. You ain't got to acknowledge them. Now they're going to think you're acting funny because you flipped the script on them. That's why. That's the whole thing. Surrounding yourself with the right people. They can make or break you. Same in a relationship. Your man or your woman is literally the byproduct of, okay, how much money can I make? Granted, it shouldn't be that way. You should always want better for yourself no matter what, no matter who's in your life or not, because of self-love and self-care. But sometimes you'll be surprised how often your partner can really influence your decisions, good or bad. So always make sure that you do what you got to do, handle your business, and associate yourself with the right people, right friend group, and right partner. That way there's never a moment where you feel that there's jealousy, or you'll be able to pick up on it. And then if it's unfortunate and they didn't show that negative side to them at first, then as soon as you realize it and you investigate more just to make sure that your hypothesis is strong and correct, then you got to cut them off immediately. Don't wait. The longer you wait, the harder it's going to get, the worse it's going to get for yourself. You're going to feel like you're in just a terrible situation. But that's the end of this video. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Comment, like, subscribe. Comment down below any other future videos you may want to see. Turn on post notifications so you get notified. And for the love of God, be careful who you associate yourself with, because they could be the reason that you end up in jail, that you are unalived, for the remainder of life and eternity. Like, it's so many people don't understand that. And maybe you're not even a bad person, but you being around them, yeah. If something happens, guess what? If they do something stupid, all y'all getting in trouble for it. They do something reckless, all y'all going to jail. It don't matter. Everybody's going to jail. Handcuffs and all, backup is coming. Everybody's in it. Everybody's guilty at the moment. Straight up. That's why I'm very picky with who I associate myself with. If you ain't providing value, if we ain't exchanging value, if we ain't having a good time of how we gonna get, to where we want in life, I don't want to talk to you. It ain't nothing personal. It's just business.